kick it, Jackie Chan.
Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett.
The youngest wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the What a Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars Relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 22, and we return to the boys in the month of August. Yeah. We just had the trade deadline last episode. We had All-Star festivities. We had an episode. Boy, was it an episode. We traded away the man who we trusted to be our ace in the postseason last year, Shohei Ohtani. We traded him away to the LA Dodgers. Wasn't it the Dodgers we traded him to? I don't remember, but we got back Asimius Morales. He was the key piece to that trade, and we are going to be using him in today's episode. He's going to be the one on the mound for us. It was a massive deal. It freed up a ton of cap space. Well, not a ton of cap space. It freed up enough cap space to where we're not struggling and being in the negative all the time. So that was the main reason why we wanted to trade Shohei. It does hurt that we did trade him, but hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us. So I'm excited. I know you guys are excited. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get moving. We start the episode and the month of August 62-50. 3 games up on the Angels, who we will play in today's episode because Morales, his first matchup, his first pitching outing as a Cougar, because we traded him for him on the 31st, and he didn't pitch yesterday, so he will pitch for the first time as a Cougar against the Angels. We'll go up against Sam Bachman. This is a big series because they are 3 games behind us. We have a big series against the Astros. We have a couple big series down the stretch against the Astros. Big series against the Angels and Mariners. We've kind of struggled against the Mariners this season. A little weird because they're not that great. And we struggled against the Rangers. We struggled against a lot of teams this year. But like I said in the intro, the main reason why we traded Shohei Ohtani was he was making like $35 million, and we just couldn't handle that. Yeah, I know we're still negative in the yearly deficit, but we should be fine in terms of available budget. And then in the offseason, we probably move on from Yordan Alvarez as well. So that'll free up even more money. That'll free up about $28 million. I wanted to keep him around because he's having such a solid season at 27 home runs, 72 RBIs, 340 average, which is the best of his entire career. So I wanted to keep him around because he was having such a good season. We might need him in the postseason, but we might not need him next year, especially with Acuna's contract, with Skubal, who should be coming back for the playoffs. Austin Riley's making a lot of money. Chisholm's making a lot of money. Plus, we've got all these guys that we need to bring back on like arbitration and extend contracts and all that stuff. So we've got a lot of stuff to do in the offseason, but that is for a few episodes from now. Morales' debut as a Chicago Cougar is in front of everybody here in Chicago. It's in Chicago Field or whatever we call the place, the Cougar Den. I forget what we call it. But Angels come to town looking to sweep us and tie the series or tie the standings. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Play the full game, get them boys out. I wish I could have like custom alternate jerseys and stuff instead of just wearing the same stuff. But Cougar Field is the site of Morales' debut for the boys. For the Cougars, we've got Chisholm, Acuna, Riley, Alvarez, Scott Everett, MJ Melendez, O'Neal Cruz, Julio Rodriguez, and Spencer Torkelson. Now, we could go with Jackie Salazar at DH, but I kind of want to see what Scott Everett's got. Kind of want to see what he's got. So we're going to rock with him, and everybody else will be on the bench. Let's do this thing. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Angels Cougars, the debut of Morales as a Chicago Cougar player. Hopefully it goes well for us. Hopefully it doesn't bite us in the butt.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on Chicago. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab, Morales. What do we have on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is underway, Cougars and Angels from Cougar Field, and Morales is up for the first time in a Cougar uniform. This is literally the first time I've ever pitched with him, so I'm excited to see just how good he is. I'm very excited to see how good he is. I just looked down there on the bottom ticker, and it seems like Austin Riley is in in conversations for AL MVP. That would be awesome. I think he was in conversations a couple of years ago, actually. Huge strikeout on Brendan Rodgers there. Good pitch from Morales, getting him down. But I think Austin Riley may even have won. We didn't have an MVP. No, I don't. He was in conversations, I know, but I don't think he won it. I'd have to go back and look at the footage, but I don't think he ever won an MVP for us. He might have won an MVP before he came here, but I don't think he ever won one for us. I don't think we've ever had an MVP. We've had Cy Youngs before, but I don't think we've ever had an MVP. I don't remember. I feel like I would remember that, wouldn't I? Although, knowing me, I got a horrible memory, so probably not, but... Oh, big strikeout. Huge inning for Morales there. That was a dominant inning. Morales looking good. And now we go up against Sam Bachman, who hasn't had the greatest of seasons so far. And Smooth Jazz steps to the plate. 3-1 count to him. And he will take that. First pitch. That one could be gone. It is. Oh, my God. Santa Maria. Smooth Jazz. Let me hear it, baby. Play that smooth jazz over it. Oh, baby. That one felt good. Swish. Yes, sir, Jazz. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Leadoff home run? You kidding me? You kidding me, dog? Leadoff home run? That's my dog right there. That's my dog. Huge play. And we lead 1-0. Finally, for the first time in a while, we actually lead early in a game. It feels like every time we are down 2 runs, down 3 runs, and we have to make a comeback. But finally, for the first time in what feels like forever, we actually lead to start a game. And here comes Austin Riley, who's in conversations for MVP. Let's see if we can continue that that MVP talk. And he will get a base hit. Keep the drive alive. Keep the drive alive? Keep the inning alive. Too much Madden. And here he comes, hitting 340 on the year, which is fantastic. That's crazy for a power hitter to be hitting 340. And he is fouling that off. 1-2 count to the boy. Yordan Alvarez. We could probably get a fair value trade for him in the offseason, no doubt, because he's had such good seasons here for us. So I'm expecting some good stuff for him in the offseason. Hopefully somebody that's like really good but really cheap. That's obviously the goal. And here we go, Scott Everett. First time I've ever played with Scott Everett, so I'm curious to see what he's got up his sleeve. And it's a single up his sleeve. Actually, an RBI single. I'm gonna send my man home, but they're gonna throw to third base. I didn't think about that. Thankfully, it was a bad throw. Scott Everett with an RBI single. I didn't think about them throwing to third there. Yordan luckily was able to slide in because the ball was bad. MJ Melendez. Oh my God, I apologize for that. I apologize for the voice and for the bad swing there. O'Neal Cruz steps to the plate. I was sitting on some sort of fastball. And that's a good hit, but not good enough. Whoops, I hit back on accident. That'll go to center field, but we got 2 runs to start the inning out. I'm happy with that. We go to Jared Walsh, who I think is like an 80-something overall, which is a little surprising. He hits into the shifts. Jazz is able to make the play because Jared Walsh is like in his mid-30s. I didn't think he would progress even in his 30s. I think he's even in his 30s when he started save, like originally. Mike Trout, we've played him once before in this season. Earlier this year, we played the Angels and Mike Trout. I think on opening day, actually, we played Mike. Did we? I don't remember. It was something. It was early in the season we played Mike Trout, and he absolutely cooked us. So let's not have that happen again. Big strikeout for Morales there on Jeremiah Jackson. You love to see it. We go up against Tyler Whitaker, and he's swinging very early on that one. Yankees have 71 wins. That kind of scares me a little bit. Oh, baby, it's a triple. Wow, okay. Tyler Whitaker just made me pay. I didn't think that was a bad placement for the changeup, but I guess I was wrong. Tyler Whitaker made that ball his B word. Jesus Cristo, that was a wild one. Okay, I'm going to try not to throw that pitch to him again because I did not expect that. I didn't think Tyler Whitaker had the power to do that, but he made that go out over the wall. That was crazy. And now the Angels are rallying a little bit. It's a tie ball game. They've got 2 on and 2 outs. I need to calm myself down a little bit here. Brandon Rogers comes up. He struck out his first time up. Man, 23 pitches in the second inning. Not a good debut for Morales. 38 pitches, I mean. I must have been looking at the strikeouts, or the strikes he has. And that, thankfully, is going to be made by Acuna. Thank you, Acuna, for saving us from worse things that could happen in this inning. Wow, that was crazy. That was real crazy. And it's Julio Rodriguez taking the plate to lead off. And I probably should have swung at that. Probably should have swung at them. But I won't swing at this. This will be a ball, and that'll be a full count, 3-2. Come on, Bachman. Give me something to believe in. He does not. That would have been a strikeout, so I had to swing at it. Unfortunately, it is the first out of the inning. I did not sleep with that woman. Spencer Torkelson, former World Series MVP, postseason MVP, absolute beast of a human being, comes up 2-2, 1 out in the bottom 2, a lot of 2s. He's wearing a 2-2. And they give me one right down Main Street. Torkelson hits that to right field, gets on base, 1 out single. I'll take it. Especially with the boys being tied now. I really can't believe that Jazz put that ball over the wall to lead off the game. Smooth Jazz really is a different beast. He's built different, that is for sure. He is built totally different. And Sam Bachman will give me a good pitch, for him at least. Chisholm advances the runner to second, but he does get out himself. And now it's Ronald Acuna. No shift because there's a runner on base. So Acuna should be able to get an RBI here if he gets good contact, and he might be able to. There it is. No. That was a good pitch, too. I could have smoked that ball, but unfortunately didn't hit it good enough. We go to the top of the third. Still tied 2-2. Couldn't do much damage to that. I really need a big inning from Morales here. Unfortunately, had a rough second inning. Really need a good bounce back here. No wonder the Yankees are playing so well. They've got freaking Juan Soto and Jared Kelenic in their outfield, and they're both having really good seasons. So it doesn't surprise. I shouldn't be surprised the Yankees have 71 wins already. They might break the wins record. Who knows? Anything's possible. In the immortal words of Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible. 3-2 count to Jared Walsh. Not Jared Walsh, Yohan Moncada. I saw that Jared Walsh was coming up next. 3-2 count to Yohan Moncada. And big strikeout, caught him looking. Huge strikeout. Good job from Morales there. And now Jared Walsh is up. It's a 1-2 count to him. Does he look at this or does he swing? He swings. He makes good contact. Can Julio make the play? Yes, he can. We get out of there with no damage done. And Austin Riley comes up. Shift is in place for him, as it usually is. And Austin Riley, yikes. 30 home runs. No wonder he's in MVP conversations. He's got 30 home runs in August. Finished in second place in the home run derby last episode, just behind, who did I lose to? Who did I lose to? I forget who I lost to, but it doesn't matter. He finished in second place. That just tells you how bad my memory is. Big double. Oh my God, that's a home run. There's no way that's not a home run. Yordan Alvarez. Just barely, actually. Santa Maria. Just barely. I thought that was going to be gone, no doubt about it. Bachman let that hang way too far. And Yordan makes him pay. A 2-run home run gets us back in front. And it hooked up there too much. And Yordan, boom, right off the middle of the bat. 99 exit velo. And we lead by 2 again. Scott Everett, I should have lowered the PCI. That could have been a big-time base hit. He just tags me. Okay, well, a little disrespectful. Whatever. I should have lowered the PCI. That probably would have been a big single. Or maybe more, who knows. MJ Melendez, I was early on your swing. I'm sorry. Ba, 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 da, ba. First and second. Strikeout. 1-2 count. MJ Melendez. Shouldn't have swung at that. Getting a little ahead of myself here. Come on, MJ. I need a big single. Nope, not swinging at that. I learn from my mistakes. 2-2, bottom 3. MJ! And that probably doesn't get down. It looked for a second like it was going to fall, but it falls into the glove of... Is that Tyler Whitaker out there in center field? I don't even know. Probably is. He's probably still happy that he hit a home run off me. And a no-doubter. A no-doubter. 2-run shot. It wasn't even Mike Trout. Mike Trout was on second. Luckily, we kept Yordan around, so he does the job. And here, speaking of Mike Trout, here he is. 1 for 1. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that call there. That was not a strike, but he gave it to me. And Mike Trout. That's not my... Is that Mike Trout? Why is he wearing number 34? Was that Mike Trout? That was Mike Trout. I'm not used to him wearing number 34. Was he wear like 24? He wears 20-something, I think. Now that I think about it, I don't know what Mike Trout's number is. I know it's not 34. It must have been the same thing that happens. I've had that happen to me before with like Joey Votto, where as he gets older, he kind of, for some reason, like when they bring somebody else in, they take that number, and Joey Votto's number gets like moved to like 20-something. So maybe that's what happened with Mike Trout. But that's a quick inning. That's exactly what we needed to get Morales back on track, back with the confidence and stuff. Huge inning there. We go bottom 4. Bachman's still out there. A little bit more than half energy, I think. I need to check it again. Does he have half energy or a little lower? He has lower than half energy. Soon it's going to be in the yellow or orange soon. Julio put some power underneath that, but not enough of it. Whitaker makes a play again. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Congratulations. He's just the best center fielder of all time, I guess. Big old Spence. Spencer T. That would be his 90s rap name, Spencer T. He gets on first with a 1-out single to center field. And now it's smooth jazz. All right, Jazz. Another one over the wall would be ideal. And he will not do it. He'll ground into a double play that ends the inning. That works too. That is the same outcome as what I was looking for. Congratulations, Jazz. All right, we go top 5. How long do we keep Morales in the game? I guess it depends on how good of he has here in the 5th and 6th. Because if he has a really good 5th, then we'll keep him for the 6th. And if he has a really good 6th, we probably keep him for the 7, judging by his stamina, his energy. We'll see. We'll kind of play it by ear at that point. This one's going to go to Julio in center. Makes him back up a little bit, but it is out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 5th. We get Brendan Rodgers, who is 0 for 2, and hopefully looking to become 0 for 3. We'll give him a little bit of a curvy ball and see if he can swing and miss. And he swings but hits it to Jazz at second, and that is out. So quick 1-2-3 inning. Very good. That allows me to feel confident putting him in for the 6th. But I probably should warm somebody up in the bullpen just in case things go awry. Ronald Acuna Jr. keeps on just proving day in and day out why we pay him that contract. Santa Maria, that ball is out of here. Go, ball, go. Ronald Acuna Jr. Sweet child o' mine, that ball went yard. Just keeps on proving that we did not make a bad idea, or we did not make a bad decision making the trade for him and paying him all the money we pay him, because he's producing. He was an all-star this year. Yeah, he was on the bench, but he was still an all-star. He's been producing all season, 28 home runs, and they're pulling Bachman. They bring in former Red Tyler Mahle, who has ended up here in LA for the Angels. Yordan Alvarez, the other man, him and Jazz are the only other guys today who have hit home runs. Maybe another 2-run home run is possible from Yordan. It's got a potential. I think it's going to drop before. It doesn't. Yordan, his second straight 2-run home run. The boys are back. That's why we keep Yordan around, baby. I'm going to miss him next year. I'm going to miss him, really. Having this power in the lineup is certainly going to be jarring to not have them next season, but we just we need to progress and we're not going to be able to pay everybody. We got to make decisions, hard decisions, especially with free agency coming up, and who knows who's going to be in free agency. Maybe I want to make a move. I don't know. Maybe there's a better guy in the outfield for us. Or maybe I end up keeping Yordan. There's a lot of options. A lot of different options. But, I mean, Yordan's making a good case to keep him around. I mean, 2 back-to-back 2-run home runs to basically the same spot, although that one's a little bit deeper that time. And Oneil Cruz will give a little bit of a can of corn to Yoan Moncada here. And that is the end of the 5th. But the Cougars lead 7-2 after 2 home runs. Acuna and Yordan Alvarez. I'm going to warm somebody up just in case. You know what? We're going to warm up Louis Mack. Let's warm up Louis Mack. Top of the 6th. 2-2 count to Isbell. I want to check what's the stamina? He's a little under half. Okay, I can work with that. If he has a really good inning here, he probably goes 7. Beautiful pitch. The curveball falls right into the strike zone. Isbell gets caught looking. And that is the first out of the inning. And Moncada sends that to center field. Julio is there. Adjusts a little bit, and that ball is out. 2 quick outs in the top of the 6th. We're looking pretty saucy here for another 1-2-3 inning. Jared Walsh steps up. Kind of a tough out, but we're hoping not to have that here. Ooh, 1,020 hits for Jared Walsh in his 9-year career, or whatever he's had. Very good. Very good. 1-2 count. Oh my God, I knew that the moment I pitched it. I knew Jared Walsh was going to hit that for a home run, but I went with it anyway. Ah, that sucks. I apologize. That's on me. That one's on me. That's not on Morales. Both of the home runs so far have not been on Morales. They've been on me for bad placement. So you can't get mad at him. Get mad at me. Huge strikeout on Mike Trout. That's 2 strikeouts, right, on Mike Trout? And that's probably going to be the end of Morales' day. He's pitched really well. Only blemish has been those home runs, but those are on me, not on him. So I think we'll go with Louis Mack for the 7th, and we'll go with some sort of setup man in the 8th, and then probably Clase in the 9th, right? Oh, wait, we don't have Clase. We have, I just saw Clase on the bottom ticker thing, and I thought him for a second. We have Doyle Atkinson, right? As our closer. Or who do we have as our closer? Ronaldo Lopez? I don't even remember who our closer is, to be honest with you. We don't usually use him very much. We usually have a big-time lead. But I need to focus on Spencer Torkelson here, or I'm going to strike out with him, and yep. Great pitch. Great pitch. Fantastic pitch there from Tyler Mahle. All right, Jazz. I need some good stuff. Jazzle me. Smooth Jazz base hit. It was a little bit early. If I was a little bit better, closer to the good or closer to the perfect, that could have been a huge hit. Ronald Acuna, oh yeah, that ball was from Bachman was hanging. I don't know why he threw that, but whatever. Worked out for us, and if that ball was up a little bit more, that could have been another home run. He's hitting .215 with runners in scoring position this year. Like to see that up a little bit more. Ooh, Molly's working a little low. Molly is working a little bit low today with Acuna. I'm sending him home. 97 speed, there's no way you throw me out. No chance. Julio Rodriguez don't get thrown out with 97 speed. Not very often, at least. Acuna gets another RBI, and now we've got 3 for 3 Austin Riley, who's got a single and or 2 singles and a double. And that's a ball. 2-1 count. Come on, Riley. I need you to deliver me maybe a home run. I would take that because that would help your MVP votes. Speaking of MVP votes, 2 home runs, a single, 4 RBIs for Yordan in today's game. Oh, they just walked me. You're really going to walk the bases loaded with Yordan Alvarez, the man who's got 2 home runs today in back-to-back appearances. I really want to hit a third one. Think about the day. 3 home runs and one of them's a grand slam. The day Yordan could have. But unfortunately, it bounces off Molly's leg. It's going to be safe, thank you. Just barely. But it's another RBI. That's 5 RBIs for Yordan Alvarez today. Fantastic performance. And now it's a chance for the DH Scott Everett. Prove to me we made the right decision. You didn't prove to me anything. You just got a double play with the bases loaded. I cannot believe you. You're fired. Gone. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. He can stay for the season, but I don't feel confident with keeping him as my DH for a while. All right, we get to see Louis Mack. Let's do this. One of our earliest draft picks. I think we got him in the very first season. And he was a project. He was like, what, 56 overall or something when we drafted him? He had A potential, but he was really low overall. He was a project, but he's up in the big leagues now. What, like the mid-70s or something? Making his presence felt here in Chicago. Already got a World Series ring because he was a part of the... He was in the big leagues that year, right? Last year? I don't remember. I don't remember if he was on the team or not. He might have been. But if we go back to back, then he'll get one this year. Yordan's going to go back for it. I don't think I've got the speed. Oh, Yordan! I wasn't even close. Another home run. Pavin Smith or Pavin Smith. I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. But you just hit a home run off of Louis Mack. I don't like that. A lot of home runs. See, my whole thing is we don't allow a lot of runs if it's not a home run. Like all of the runs we allow usually in an episode is based off of home runs. Like, they don't usually just get, like, oh, a big-time double, and then... You see what I mean? Wow! I couldn't have made that point any more prevalent right there. You see what I'm talking about? All of the runs that ever happen against us are huge home runs. They're never just, like, a nice single, and then somebody hits, like, a double and scores them or something like that. That never usually happens against us. It's always home runs or nothing. Luckily, we will get out of the inning. I think we're done with Louis Mack today. He had 1 inning. He didn't look great. And 2 home runs later, he's done. So we will call Doyle Atkinson to the mound, and we might even call... That is not what Robert Suzuki looks... Is it what Robert Suzuki looks like? I thought he looked different than that. I apologize. We will call Evan McMahon to the mound as well. Get him warmed up. We go bottom 7. 9-5 lead for the Cougars. We just need to hold on at this point. Hold on for the W. O'Neal Cruz steps up. 1 out in the inning. And O'Neal Cruz, that might get down, and it will. Right in front of the left fielder. And I might steal with O'Neal. O'Neal steal? Steal O'Neal? Oh, I'm stealing. He's got 42 stealing, but 99 speed is hard to throw out. Oh, but they were ready. Luckily, he's like 6'7", so he gets to the bag a lot quicker than most guys. All right, so lefty pitchers are harder to steal on. I won't steal this pitch. And that's going to be, my God, I swung at that? You kidding me, dog? You kidding me? Why did I swing at that? That was horrible. Oh, Julio put some meat on that one. It's over the wall. Oh, not over the wall. It's over the... Did he catch that? What? What? Hold on, we gotta go replay this. What happened? He caught it, obviously. Okay, we gotta get over here. My main man over here, Kyle Isbell, just pulled off a Houdini. Bounces off his glove, and then he adjusts, and he catches it. How in the Middle Earth did you catch this ball? So Isbell goes up, bounces off the outside of his glove, he readjusts, and is able to snag it. That defies all physics in human life, but he just got a double play. So, congratulations. We will bring in Evan McMahon here. Evan McMahon, we haven't seen him for a while. I kind of lost a little faith in him. I think it was, what, 2 years ago that he blew the playoff game? Or that he helped contribute to the loss in the playoffs? I don't remember. But I kind of lost some faith in him. Not as much as I lost in Luther Curtis. That's why we sent him away in the Ohtani deal last episode. But kind of lost a little bit of faith and confidence in Evan McMahon. So hopefully he can build that back over a few good performances. That's the ideal situation. He gets the first dude out, Moncada, but now we got Jared Walsh who hit a home run last at-bat. A lot of people can say that today. A lot of people, both teams, can say they've hit a lot of home runs today. 197 home runs. That was his 197th. He's not going to have 198 because he will strike out. And now we've got Michael Trout. A double and then back-to-back strikeouts for the veteran Hall of Famer. No doubt. First ballot. Unanimous, probably. What a stud. What an absolute stud this dude is. And he will go 3 for 3 on strikeouts. So he has that good double. And then Evan McMahon sits him down. All right. It is bottom 8. We will go Dylan Tate and Torkelson. 1-for-1 count to him. And I should have swung earlier. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? What kind of pitch was that? That was a horrible pitch. I don't know what he's thinking there. 2-2 count now to Torkelson. And swirl. Yep. That makes 100% sense for how I've been playing today. That makes 100% sense. Smooth Jazz misses that one. All right, Jazz. I see you. I don't want to miss no more. I want to hit this one, and I did. That's a double, maybe a triple. 85 speed. Double? Yeah, just double. Just a double. I might have been able to push that for a triple. You never know. I'd be banking on the fact that Brendan Rodgers would throw a bad pass, an inaccurate ball. But that's too risky, so I'll just go double with Jazz, and now we got a chance to drive it in with Acuna. Not on that one. Not on that one. Hitting 222 with runners in scoring position. He bumped that up because he had the RBI last at bat. And Ronald Acuna, my God, mamacita, Santa Maria. That ball is gone. Go, ball, go. 2 players have 2 home runs in this game. We are a powerhouse. We are an absolute menace. You don't want to play us in the postseason. We are a power. That was to dead center, too. 460. That went over 460. They just said that in my ear. Ronald Acuna with his 2nd home run of the day. Of the night, I should say. We are... Oh, against the shift. That's dirty, Austin. That's dirty. That's an easy double. If he had more speed, maybe even a triple. If that was O'Neal Cruz out there, that might be a triple. But Austin Riley keeping his MVP hopes alive with a 4-hit day. 2 doubles and 2 singles, I think. And now here's Jordan. Speaking of 4 for 4, give me that biggie bag. Oh, God, that was ugly. Don't give me the biggie bag. Come on, Jordan. Hit your 3rd home run of the day. Do it for me. For me. Jordan won't hit the home run, but he will get another RBI. Might as well. He's already got, what, 7 now? He's got 7 RBIs, I think. Maybe 6. He's killing the game. And they pull him out and they bring in TJ Antle, another former Red. They got a bunch of former Reds on this team, at least in the pitching staff. And now we've got Scott Everett, who will deliver a single and keep this inning even more alive. You love to see it. Perfect, by the way, on that one. And now it's MJ Melendez, who's 0 for 4. I kind of struggle to hit with MJ. Sometimes I have good days with him, sometimes I don't. I guess it just depends. And they call that a strike? All right, whatever. Whatevs, dog. Whatevs. We will go with a huge hit. Nope, that's a foul ball. Somebody in the stands is getting that as a souvenir. 12-5. We are cooking the Angels here. That's going to be a hit. Yep, you hit me. Give me that base on balls, baby. Well, not a base, that's a walk. Give me that hit by pitch. And this is the bottom of the 8th. Bases loaded for O'Neal Cruz, and he might have just cleared them. O'Neal might have just cleared all of them bases because I'm sending MJ home. Yep, he clears the bases. 15-5. We are cooking the Angels. 3-run double for O'Neal Cruz. 2-1 count to Julio Rodriguez. And I missed the timing. That might have been a 2-run home run if I didn't miss the timing on that. But it is what it is. Huge strikeout, by the way. That was a good pitch. Good pitch. Spencer tees up. 2 for 4 on the night. 2 singles. And also 2 strikeouts. Maybe going to make that 3. Maybe going to make that 3 strikeouts. Nope, he's going to make it an RBI single. That also works. 16-5, man. I could just take a nap at this point. Our team is so good, man. We got so many guys. Anyone in this lineup can not only hit a home run, but also score a run with an RBI. Like, you can trust anyone in this lineup to get you a run. And we're such a good team, man. There's a reason we're the defending World Series champs. We are such a good team. I have done a real good job of rebuilding this organization. And all it took was a move to Chicago. Get us out of the poo water that is Oakland. Oh my God! I'm not even trying at this point. I just pressed X. Ronald Acuna Jr., his 3rd home run of the day. Say it with me. Santa Maria. Wow. You know what? I'm taking the headphones off at this point. I don't need the headphones anymore. This one's over. This one was over in the 4th inning. Sweet baby Jesus. I didn't even try on that. That was perfect. That was perfect. Austin Riley trying to keep his MVP hopes alive. Man, what a crazy game this has been. 19 runs. And they've been mostly home runs. Austin Riley. Ooh, I missed that. Yikes. That could have been gone. That could have been gone. 2-2. I didn't swing. Thank you. I appreciate that. We've scored 10 runs in this inning. That's insane. And I thought the other inning we had was crazy. But unfortunately, Austin Riley's perfect night will come to an end as I popped it up to the catcher. But that's going to be the last time we see this Cougar offense. And Yordan Alvarez leaves us with 3 home runs. I think they were all... No, the first one was... Oops, I didn't mean to hit the warm-up. I was going to say I think they were all with runners on base, but I think the first one was a solo. But the other ones have been with runners in scoring position, so... Ronald Acuna making a case for MVP, maybe. Oh, that was an embarrassing swing. What are you doing, my dog? You're gone. Yordan's also in contention along with Pete Alonso. Basically, the AL MVP is all 3 Cougar players. At one point, all 3 of those players were Cougars because Pete Alonso is the other MVP candidate. It's him, Riley, and Alvarez. And maybe it's going to be... Oh, bad throw from Riley. Maybe it's going to be Acuna, too, after today's performance. And if he can keep that up, who knows? But that gives us double play opportunities, so it's not a big deal. Or maybe just a strikeout. I'll take a strikeout, too. Nope, he doesn't. And I'll just throw that to second just in case. You never know. Maybe they try to get a little cheeky. We'll go with a slider here. And the slider is over the head of Cruz. Over the glove of Cruz, I should say. Wow, okay. I thought 6'7" you'd be able to get that, but I guess not. I guess not. Victor Caratini has a home run today. Last time we saw him, he hit a home run. 2-1 count to him, and he will get that down. Jordan's not going to be fast enough, and unfortunately, I already had to hit the cutoff man, so they are going to get a run back. I probably might have been able to throw him out. Probably might have. I probably could have thrown him out there if I didn't already hit the cutoff man, but I didn't think he was going to take that much time to bobble it. That will go to Acuna. Do they try 47 speed? I don't think they try this. I'll send it there anyway. No, they're not going to try. I didn't think they would. They would have been thrown out probably. That was a good throw from Acuna. He's got a cannon. Final man, hopefully, is Kyle Isbell. And he will keep the inning alive. 47 speed. They're going to try it at home. Oh my God, Alvarez. Wow. What a exclamation point to this game. I mean, that was the perfect ending. He just bombed that ball to home plate. And we win, what, 19-6? They're embarrassed. They should be. That was a crazy game. We put up 10 runs in the 8th inning. That is absolutely insane. Acuna is the player of the game, although I'd probably give it to Jordan. He went 5 for 5 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. But, I mean, to be fair, Acuna had 3 home runs and 7 RBIs. So, I mean, you could go to either one. And Morales gets a win. Either one is deserving. And Jazz had a home run and a double. So, I mean, anybody's deserving of the player of the game in that one. Just give it to the whole team at this point. Everybody deserved it. We win the big one. And Texas has claimed 26-year-old Gary Robles off waivers. That sucks. Do we have anybody else on waivers? Waiver wire is Encarnacion. Okay, we don't have anybody else. We lost Robles. That hurts. Oops, I didn't mean to have help. I wanted to do this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That really sucks, losing Robles. I liked Gary Robles. Thought he was a really solid pitcher. Oh, we didn't even go over the new guys. We've got some international free agents that we signed. We have Camilo Diaz, a third baseman out of the Dominican Republic, can play third base, first base, and the outfield. Really good contact guy, really good power guy at 18 years old, 5'11", 160, so he's a little bit tiny. But he's got good speed, good fielding, decent arm. He is going to be a good project for next year. We've also got Roki Sasaki out of Japan, 21-year-old, 6'3" protege from Japan. A potential 75 overall, really good stamina, really good control. He's got amazing velocity, good fielding, good arm strength. His K per 9, his walks per 9, all that stuff per 9s could go up a little bit, but that's going to take some time in AA next season. So he'll be really good. I'm excited for these two guys to join the squad, but those aren't the only prospects that are in the organization or in the MLB. We have, there's Gary Robles, by the way. We have Sebastian Walcott. Here he is. B potential 75 overall, 19-year-old from the Bahamas. He is a shortstop, also can play the outfield. Really fast, really good power guy. He's going to be a good one in a couple of years, that is for sure. Then we have the Padres have a player. They have Ethan Salas, 18-year-old catcher from Venezuela. Good fielder, good defensive guy behind the plate, good contact, good power, 6'2", 180. He's a stud. He's a real good player. Then we go to the Yankees, have a player. They have Jung-Ho Lee from South Korea, 24 years old. One of the better South Korean players in all of South Korea. He has really good power, good swing on him. He's durable, good fielder, decent speed. Good player for the Yankees, center fielder. Then who else did I put a player on? Did I put a player anywhere else? I want to say the Rays. I put a play on the Rays, if I can get to them. Yes, Braylor Guerrero, 18-year-old from the Dominican, 76 overall, really good power. This dude's a power hitter out of the Dominican. Also fast, decent fielder, could work on some things like his contact, his plate discipline, all that kind of stuff. But other than that, solid player, good potential. He's going to be a good one too. I think that's everybody that I added this cycle of international free agents. I'm pretty sure. Let me go through the Class A system and see if there's anybody else that I recognize. I don't think so. I don't recognize anybody else, but maybe they moved him up to AA like they did with the one dude, Sebastian Walcott. Sebastian I meant Sebastian Walcott. Whoops. I'm a child. I'm a child. I meant Sebastian Walcott. Oh, that's funny. That one's funny. I didn't mean to say that, but that's real good. I like that. I think that is the last of the players that I added, and it is. So that's your international free agency class for this season. We will continue to simulate the entire month of August. I'm still laughing about the Walcott thing. That's hilarious, man. All right, let's finish the series against the Angels, and we will beat them in the series 2-1. Okay. A lot of injuries getting taken here. Astros, I'd like to see a sweep, and I see a sweep. Now we have 4 games against the Rangers, and Joffrey's injured. That's not good. Scooble's out for 3 to 4 more weeks. We split with the Rangers, and now Joffrey's back, and we sweep the Mariners. That's huge. We're 4.5 games up. We are looking really good. 72 wins. What are the Yankees at now? The Yankees got to be dominating, right? They are at 78 wins. They've lost a lot since the game that we played against the Angels. The Red Sox and Yankees are at 78. Nobody else is really doing that great. 78 is the best so far in the MLB. Yeah, the best in the NL is 75 with the Padres. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't be as worried. We got 72. We're right there in the competition. Now we play the Marlins, and we take 2 of 3 against them. Now we play those Yankees, who are 80 and 48. Really good season. Acuna with a shoulder pull. Out 1 to 2 weeks. That's not good. And we lose 3 of 4 against the Yankees. That is not good at all. 75 wins for us. We take 2 of 3 against the Nationals. We play the Orioles, and we struggle against the Orioles for some reason. And now we have the Braves. We get our 80th win of the season. And now it's September call-ups. Now it is September call-ups. Next episode will be September. We will probably play the Astros, probably, because they are the only team that's close enough to do any damage. We already played the Angels. Are we clinched? We have not clinched yet. Nobody's clinched yet, I don't think. No, nobody's clinched yet. With still a whole month of baseball to go. 87 wins is the best so far in the American League, or in baseball. We play the 80-win Braves, so they're about the same as us. They are exactly the same as us. Very interesting, but at least Acuna's back. At least Acuna is back from injury. He is, I think, right? Where'd he go? Is he not back yet? Oh, he's back, but he can play, but he's not fully healed yet. 41 home runs for Riley, 36 for Jordan Alvarez, 33 for Acuna. So MVP right now is Austin Riley, but also Jordan's in contention. Cy Young is probably going to go to Luis Severino. All right. Batting title could go to Jordan. Any other awards? Hank Aaron could go to Jordan. Jackson Joe could win the Gold Glove for pitchers. That's cool. I don't think we've ever won that. And then we could get a Silver Slugger for third base and a Silver Slugger for the outfield. So, awesome. We could get some big-time awards. Mainly the MVP, which I don't think we've ever won. Maybe. Austin Riley's got to have a good end of the season, though. Got to give a good final month. But that is going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys enjoyed that little mess up with the name there. I thought that was pretty funny. I hope you guys did too. Only if you're a child, if you laughed at that. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. Next episode, we will have September call-ups, and we will finish out the regular season. So hope you're excited for that. If you are, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.